You know, I swear I wish every day would be like this in my line of work, where I would receive an absolutely perfect 100% car showed up at my door, and 2 days later I would stand in a warehouse photographing it. I'm extremely excited to be presenting this car to you guys. As you all know, the 95, 96, 97 M73 cars for the US market are the most desirable of all the range in the automatic range with the 850s. Given that it has the M73 engine, more horsepower at 360 and Steptronic transmission with more torque, and all the bells and whistles and comfort that came in the last 2 years. And they only made 360 or so of these cars, of which I know a large quantity are either extremely high miles or broken down or shipped overseas and whatnot. So I would probably say half of them are left in good, decent condition, and I would say probably 1 or 2% max are left in this simply mint condition. Usually, even with low mileage mint condition cars, I sometimes would need things to do before I present it. But this absolutely mint condition, beautiful 1996 BMW 850 Ci, one of the last 2 years made for the US market, M73 engine with Steptronic transmission, silver on silver. I would say near 99.999% perfection. A car that shows up with a thick binder of service records and books and what have you from the first owner to today, 4 owners, 27,000 miles. I've measured all the paint around. It's all original. Everything is measuring between 3.5 to around 6. The only place I measured a little bit higher at around 6.5 to 7 was the trunk, but I'm not sure exactly what may have been there going on there. Maybe it was a factory extra coat, or it could be a dealership extra coat. It does not look like it has been painted. But overall, I have paint meter photos. The 2 upgrades on this car are the beautiful 18-inch Imperial wheels, staggered, that are very, very desirable. That alone, it's worth about $2,000 to $3,000 refurbished. The car comes with its original 16-inch turbine wheels, and it has the business CD43 upgrade, which is also a desirable upgrade. Again, it has its original radio, and also my client, Mr. Ramsden, has an extra steering wheel he has bought aftermarket from Europe, which he also includes in sale, which you can put on the car later on. It's smaller 3-spoke sport. You guys have to see this in person to believe it. It is absolutely, absolutely flawless. And I'm speechless and stunned myself. The only car that I've seen come this close to near perfection is the 2500-mile 850 CSI that I represent in Norway, which is all original. I mean, there's not a single scratch or dent on this. There's maybe a very tiny spot right here. The wheels are completely flawless. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if you can imagine, look at this. I'm not gonna open it fully because it'll fall. There's tons here, tons here. I knew the previous owner to this car, and he took care of it like a baby. I think originally it belonged to a marketing executive at BMW North America, and then he sold it off to other people. The sunroof works perfect. The paint is in perfect condition, if you want to come closer. It has had a new headliner. According to a lot of service records, I see that pretty much everything has been sorted. You know, control arms, ball joints. I have photos of the undercarriage of this car. You could literally eat off of it. It's so clean, beautiful, and nice. Not a spot of rust on it, nothing, absolutely nothing. This is grade A collector quality, last 2 years made of the BMW 850 Ci. This is what dreams are made of. Literally, if you want this to be in your collection and see it rise in value and also have the bragging rights of saying that you have one of the most pristine and beautiful BMW 850 Ci's in the country, this would be it. So we follow here the 18-inch staggered, and we have Continental Extreme tires here that are from 2016 and 17. It'll get a little darker here, but it's okay, we're gonna follow. I can tell that this has never been apart. None of these gaskets are off. This has never been apart. And this has never been moved. That's how I know it's never been painted. There's a very specific place this goes to, and this has never, you can tell that it's never been out of place or anything. So this panel has never been painted. It might be just some factory extra read because not all panels measure the same. The bumper has a very, very minor little scratch here, which is to be expected for a 26-year-old car. If you want to follow me here, please. As I go around, the wheel is in it looks brand new. I opened up the toolbox, by the way. I have photos of it, and everything is perfect here. All the tools are here, nothing missing, including the cloth. Mr. Ramsden had pretty much everything done to the car to make it perfect. Ball joints, service, I'll post everything that needs to be posted on. The leather looks completely new. It almost looks like it never been sat on. The carpets are pretty much new. All the creases and all those nice wrinkles are in here. The wood is in an exceptional quality. It looks brand new. There are no cracks in it, which is kind of pretty common on those. The shift knob is in perfect condition. I'm walking around. I literally don't see anything, absolutely anything on this car. Nothing. I wanted to, usually I try to point at something, but there's nothing I find to be. The paint matches all over, and it is in, the hood is all original, never been in any accident. These, you can tell, they have never been moved out of the car. It just looks like it's all from factory. The gaps are the same, no chips, no rocks. It drives beautifully, it pulls, and no weird sound from the engine. I just had the air conditioning refilled, so it's blowing ice cold. All the electronics work, windows work, sunroof works, MID pixels are 100%. This is pretty much a factory new car with 27,000 miles on it. And I mean, I'll open the engine up here. I mean, have a look at this. Good God. Arctic silver metallic. So we were detailing the car earlier, so there's a little bit of a detailing residue left. Look at this hood insulation. Looks like brand new. The Cosmoline has been removed from the engine bay. Looks pretty much brand new as well. All the cables, all the covers, all the gaskets, it's all in mint condition. I'll start it up so you can hear it. What a car. It is simply stunning and amazing. Not every day can be like this, where a car shows up in pretty much perfect condition. And if this car is not $200,000 one day, $250,000 5 years, 10 years down the road, I will change my career. You have my word on that. This is a appreciating asset. Cars like this are very rare to find in this condition. Factory showroom. I'm going to have this here throughout the auction, and it's going to be sad to see it go. It comes with a car cover, binder of service records, full history from the beginning, clean Carfax, clean Washington title, original wheels, and some extra bits and pieces and trims, original radio, plus the CD43 in it. The M73, as I mentioned, is the upgrade from the M70. It is the most desirable of all the ranges in the BMW 8 Series world. And I highly, highly, highly recommend anyone who's looking for a good investment and investor-grade quality car, who wants to see their assets appreciate, this would be the car. This is the car to take to car shows. This is a car that can win awards, and this is a car that I would brag about it all the time. My friends, my name is Alec Cartio with Cartiology. Looking forward to sending this to a new home, and I promise you're not going to be disappointed in any shape or form with this car. Happy bidding, and have a wonderful day.